Morning, Loz.
Morning.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
Except I yawned right as you turned the microphone
Lovely.
on.
I love doing that, but I didn't actually do it deliberately.
I know. Obviously.
Sometimes I do, though.
I just had really bad timing.
Bad timing. But we had good timing last night.
We did. We went
How good
along
was that?
to, the Crown, well, it's not Crown anymore. What is it? Doubletree by Hilton.
Oh, you're showing your history in the town?
Yeah, I know. Also showing that my brain's not kicked in yet.
Oh, my brain never kicks in. What are you talking about?
So we went there and obviously we got to, be a part of the keynote which had Carolyn Creswell from Carmen's Kitchen, and it was so awesome. She did such a great chat. Like, it honestly felt like we were just sitting there having a chat with a friend rather than, like a stuffy, stand-up talk.
She was dropping a few naughty words in as well.
She's
I like that.
I feel like she's a bit of an honorary Territorian, to be honest.
She thinks she is too.
Yeah, good. Well, she's got a forklift license.
Yeah.
She talks a bit lax.
Yeah, well, I've let my forklift license lapse too, so I felt very much at home with that. But there was a really cool little thing you put on. They had a QR thing up on the screen.
Yes.
And so I thought I'll have a look this morning because it's basically, you know how we always have to take notes at meetings and whatever, or you try and get the presentation sent to you as a slideshow or whatever. Well, this gives it all to you, and it's come up with a few of her points here. It's really good. Like she's and really easy to see.
Yeah, she's a fan of the AI.
Loves the AI, and just really good advice for business. I can't believe it. I went away thinking so much after it. Like I technically do have a little business of my own. When I DJ and things like that, that's all done via invoice and all that sort of stuff. So I am kind of in business. So, and the one thing she says at the start of it, you've got to take at least one thing out of it. Every business is a people business. I think that was the key for me out of the whole thing. Like, every business is about people. Yeah. Your customers are people, everyone, so really it's about that. And just so many things about how she hires people and, and the little tricks she played to get to where she is. I mean, she's a bit cheeky.
Yeah, she is.
Very cheeky at how she got a business in the first place.
We say cheeky, I say ambitious.
Ambitious, yeah. I love the story how she got the business in the first place.
Yes.
Yeah, she wanted to pay a certain amount for the business. She didn't have a lot of money. She'd scraped together some money, and the people she was working for were going to sell the business, and she wasn't able to afford it, and the people said, no, we don't. Your offer's too lowball. So all these other people came through to buy the business,
but she worked there, so she was able to sabotage it.
She sabotaged it completely. She let them get in there. She made the room hotter and stickier, and they burned themselves accidentally. Because that's when you're putting muesli in an oven, you burn yourself. So they'd say, oh, this is too hard. So they'd go away and say, no, I don't want this business.
And eventually,
she got the business.
Absolutely, because no one else wanted to buy it.
And then she was with her business partner for
a couple years. Yeah,
was it 8 years or something? I don't know.
No, it was a couple. It was a few years. It was like 2 years.
Remember, that's the bit I couldn't remember from last night. And then her business partner said, "Oh, this is we're not making much money here. It's long hours. When do I start? When do I finish?" And so she bought her business partner out for $80,000. Was it $8,000?
It was $8,000.
Oh, I thought it was 80.
No. It was only 2 years because they only paid $1,000 each for the business.
Yeah.
And so then she bought her out $8,000, which was obviously a lot more. And because she had to get that loan from her parents. If it was $80,000, I would have assumed it would be a bank loan. And
I'll have to fact check that.
Yeah, fact check me. Yeah. I thought she said $8,000 and she bought the business out because I remember then obviously Carmen's Kitchen became huge, and I said, wouldn't you be kicking yourself if you were that partner? Like, you got bought out for a measly 8, and now
or even measly 80 because the business would be worth millions now, wouldn't it?
And on one hand, if I was the business partner who let myself be bought out, I would be kicking myself like, oh my God, you just would. But on the other hand too, you've got to remember that the business only became what it was and what it is because of Carolyn.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, look, I think in the early days too, having the business partner, she would have contributed, at least evenly, perhaps, I don't know. But look, it's really interesting story, and it makes you wonder, and some of the things she'd do, she'd buy her own products back from shops, or she'd get, and some clever stuff too, because she'd worked at Coles so she'd go into the tea room or somewhere like that and leave samples or notes for the checkout operators and really get them on board. So she's very just smart, and even now the thing she does with there's a survey, you can be part of her survey group and get you'll get some samples from time to time and things like that.
Yeah.
So, and I love the other thing. She wrote to everyone with the name Carmen
Yeah.
in Australia and offered them a sample or something like that. It was just really quirky stuff like that. And,
Good marketing ideas.
Yeah, and even around the way she runs her office, she bought an old chocolate factory and turned it into an office, and they've got a gym and different things. And
I
a cafe
love that
downstairs,
they have.
no reception.
I love that they have a cafe instead of a receptionist.
No reception.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of hiring a receptionist, they got a barista. I'm down with that.
Well, I worked at a radio station that had its own McCafe in the front.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's pretty
SEN.
cool.
So they had their own McCafe. That's pretty cool. So you always got. They didn't do the full blown McCafe. They just did coffees and toasties.
Yep.
Which was nice. So you always had your toasty for lunch, and it was and all the money from that went back to McHappy Day.
Cool.
So, for Ronald McDonald House. So
Yeah.
every dollar. So basically they paid for all the ingredients, the radio station did.
Yeah.
Paid for the staff member to be there. It was branded McCafe because they had a sponsorship deal. But it was basically all the money was going back there. And so they were raising thousands of dollars a year from staff for that.
That's
and it was
awesome.
tax deductible too, so you got a little receipt and things like that. So
That
it was
is
really
great.
cool. Anyway, so that was our night last night. It was really good.
It was fantastic.
I enjoyed it indeed. What else do we want to talk about today? Have you got anything you wanted to mention?
Nothing that's probably appropriate for part one,
Oh.
but maybe we could put it into part two.
Well, part two, yesterday we got into some pretty deep stuff. We got into falling off the back of a truck.
Oh, I was like, you always say that, and then I have to think, I'm like, what did we talk
and
about?
we also talked about an inappropriate maybe or an odd gift that was given to you from a staff member here at the radio station. So we got into talking about that.
We did.
Yeah. And the weather. We're looking for some storms in the next few days.
Yeah, and I took my car through the car wash this morning, so of course it's going to storm.
Of course it is.
And
That's exactly why it's going to do
And
it.
I knew that there was a chance of rain, and I just forgot. This morning I was trying to, I had an appointment at 7:30 in the morning, so I was trying to kill some time.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'll take my car through the car wash. And then, so I did that and thought, great, I feel so productive this morning.
Yeah.
And then I was sitting in the car wash listening to the radio and heard you say, whilst I was in the car wash, that it was going to rain, and I was just sitting in the car, yeah, okay, that'd be right.
It's all my fault, isn't it?
It is your fault.
Yes, indeed.
And the weather.
All right, what do you got coming up?
Lots of great tracks coming up in my show, but of course, if anyone wants to request any, do it. Give us a call, 8955 or you can send a message to the Sun 969 Facebook or Instagram page.
And tomorrow we'll talk about what's happening on the weekend. There's lots of stuff. There's a piano festival coming up in a few weeks' time too, so we'll talk about that in the weeks ahead as well. So all sorts of
Fantastic.
crazy things going on in town. It's a busy time of the year. So yeah, and tune in tomorrow for our next edition. Don't forget our exclusive edition coming up. We're going to do another one very soon. We'll put it up on the YouTube channel. Go to listen to Sun 969 and you can hear our part 2 exclusively there. It's news time.